Okay, for the last week, I've been really busy working on these junk journal starter kits. I had listed them for sale, and then as I go along when I list products for sale and then start packing and shipping them, I often make changes and upgrades to what I've listed. And so I listed these originally in just paper sleeves, in just cellophane sleeves. Um, so their original packaging looked like this. This will be a different way for me to ship them so that you get a bit more of joy opening the package. I love opening packages, and so anytime I get to, I get very excited. Okay, so the Junk Journal Starter Kit now will come in a folder, and I talked about how to make these folders, but did some little changes to them. So this was an 11 by 14 piece of paper that I turned into this folder. And instead of doing this side down, I did the um, I did the flap on it. And I did the flap because I wanted to be able to close it up and use it for the kit. And so it's also reusable for whoever purchases a kit. Okay, so I make these junk journal starter kits in two different sizes. The smaller size journal is an upcycled card, and I have put a small um, piece of paper on the front just to say this is a fun thing to do. There's a pocket in here. Um, and then I've started off the journal with one piece of ephemera. And then you have this whole junk journal to fill up yourself. And you get to do that with all these supplies. So coming out of the package, you can see that they come in bags that I've put together, and there are these 5 different bags, plus you get the envelopes. Also, when you get the junk journal kit, you get a little gel pen and a pen holding paper clip. So let's go through each of these. This is journal cards. And so you open the package and you get all these different journal cards that you can use anywhere. You can glue them down or you can put them in a pocket, up to you. Some of them have blank backs, so you can write on the black back. Some of them are perfectly fine to write on the front. They are great for that, and then you can glue them down. Some are just a picture, so you would have to write on the back. But there's a lot of different styles and pieces so that you can use whatever suits you or whatever suits your layout for that day. So lots of different ones within that one packet. Okay, so those are the journal cards. Then the tags. So the tags are all every tag is tag shaped and every tag comes punched. So there will always be a hole in it. Some will be the 1/8 hole, some will be the 3/16 hole. I do ship a bit of twine with every package, so you can um, put twine into here, or you can use your own ribbons or twines or whatever you want to finish these off. These are all different. Sometimes there'll be doubles in a pack, but I try to make them all different. So there you go. All those different ones. So those are tags. And then we also have uh, ephemera. And the ephemera is usually a mix of things that have sticky backs, or I've put sticker adhesive on them, and things that can just be glued in. These will work well for collages, for building up pieces. And then so you can see this one is a sticky back one, but this one you can just use the back and glue it in. Lots and lots of different pieces. And I have these from kits that I've bought and from things that I've created. I did a bunch of creation stuff last week. This is one of them. It says departure and arrival. Little sayings. Sometimes I cut out from the books that I am using book pages to make stuff from little sayings. So that was an epigraph, and I put that there. I love these because you can use these round pieces for closures, and then lots of tiny things also, an old stamp. This one is stickered. The rest of these are stickered. And so those will all be in one little piece. Also for ephemera, I do ship it with at least a few of these paper clips. So these are fancy paper clips. And then this one is tucked in here and has a bit of ribbon with it that you can use. So, okay. Next thing is belly bands. So we use belly bands within things to create like a layout where you would put this from the page, beginning of page to the end of the page and tuck things behind it, either an envelope or a journal card or something like that. So you get a large amount of sizes and different designs, some just plain colored. These don't come with the holes punched in them. I usually cut those off before they go out. And then just a lot of different designs. So these comes from paper pieces, usually that I am recycling, but some are printed pieces from some of the kits that I sell in my printable store. So all these different fun little belly bands. And then we have pockets and flaps. So these are a bunch of different pockets and flaps, mostly created from, I have created a lot of these. Most of these I did not have from different leftover piece of paper, except for the flaps. So the flaps all have a bend on them, so you can glue down this part and then you can either write on this or decorate on the inside of it or decorate underneath it. I have these in here, which are these are fun little pull-outs that you can do. So you can glue down the back and then pull this all the way out. All right, and then more pockets, 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 pockets. And then I have a couple, definitely will have a couple of library pockets. And these are made from a book and book pages. And then some are made from, I do have some that are in the brown paper. Okay, so that is the library pocket. And finally, we have envelopes. So these are envelopes. They usually are outside of the package because they're larger. And they'll come with some sort of clip like that or banded on. So then I have envelopes within envelopes within envelopes. So lots of different sizes. You can glue down the back and use it within your junk journal. You can use it as a pocket in the front. You can put it on the front of your junk journal on the cover or on the back. But you just get a lot of different sized envelopes. So from the very large to the tiny. And I love tiny things in a kit. So that's it for the junk journal starter kit. Once you get this out, this is what I was mostly working on last week, and it was a fun project. I'm super excited to have it available on my store, Cozy Nerd Nook Studio at Etsy. And so thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, please like and subscribe and hit that notification button at the bottom so you will know which videos are coming out new each week. Thanks and happy crafting.